Imagine getting an infection that changes your physical appearance, shatters your self-confidence, and takes you away from your life as you know it. This was very real for our next guest, Rose. Let's look at her story.
I'm so sick of the stares and the dogs. When I look at pictures of me before all of this, I would give anything in the world to look like that again. In 2006, I took a job at a warehouse. Pretty dusty area. I became very concerned. It was hard to see, it was hard to breathe. You're constantly wiping your face.
And the dust would just wash over her. She would come home coughing, having breathed that stuff in all day.
I would wake up and my face would be completely swollen. I couldn't get my eyes open. My nose would start running bloody mucus. This went on for about 4 months. The first doctor I saw diagnosed me with cellulitis. He also done a culture that had tested positive for staph infection. After about 3 months of treatment, the specialist put me in the hospital for 8 days. I felt like I was starting to heal. I took a picture, a selfie one day, and noticed that something didn't look quite right. So I took another one, and when I saw that picture, I was devastated. I couldn't believe that my nose looked like that. The picture looked like my nose had been smashed into my face. It's something I can't change. Excuse me. I'm just reliving it. I'm sorry. I feel like my life has stopped. I can't even swallow because my mouth's so dry. I choke while I'm eating. My teeth started getting cracks. My fillings are falling out. It makes me feel like one by one, every feature I have is going to be destroyed. I tape up the top of my nose and pull the sides out.
This is the only way I can really breathe. This has been my life for about the past 3 years.
I learned to avoid people. I run from people. I feel like a prisoner in my own home. I'm not married. I'll probably never be married. It's getting harder and harder to keep acting as if I'm okay with the way I look.
Joining us now is Rose, and I just want to say I'm so sorry you've been through all this. You know, it's kind of unfathomable that it seems like overnight everything changed.
Yeah, it did.
And what else comes out in that tape piece and the ritual she has to go through with the taping of her nose, that we can see what's going on the outside, but she has lost the ability to move air through her nose. That makes her an obligate mouth breather. And with that is that severe dry mouth, difficulty swallowing, sore throats, difficulty sleeping, obviously eating, sense of smell, all of those things which we take for granted are gone.
And Dr. Ordon knows what he's talking about because we sent Rose to Dr. Ordon for a consultation prior to this taping here.
I'm just a little anxious.
I know it's hard to go back in time and rehash this, but did anybody attempt to do any type of surgery on your nose?
I had a biopsy.
Okay.
And 17 different antibiotics.
How long ago did the infection start?
It started in November of '06.
That infection led to loss of tissue of that septum that keeps the nose up. Slowly over time, you lost that framework which caused it to collapse. I want to discuss this with some colleagues. Rose, I wanted you to meet Dr. Egan. She's our aesthetic fellow. I wanted her to take a look. She does a lot of noses with me. That septum, can you see, Michelle?
Yes.
Nothing. All of the quadrangular cartilage is gone. She lost all of her alar cartilage here. I've been doing noses now, involved in noses 35 years, and this is one of the tougher cases, I'll be honest with you.
More with Rose when we come back.